Today I'm going to show you how to find the Arcane Shrine within the Underwater Cavern dungeon for the Age of Calamitous mod for Conan Exiles. We start out here in G11, which is called the Passage. You're going to need some sort of breathing potion and some sort of light source that works underwater. I use the Orb of Light through the Felgarth faction. There are a few enemies through this section. They are weaker enemies. I still choose to avoid them. If you choose to fight them, just be aware that I believe 2 of them do contain the plague, so it will create a plague cloud if you kill them. We get our water breathing potion on and we start our descent. And once you hit the bottom, you're going to get a loading screen. And there's something going on the server that I play on where our mods are currently fighting. So one of the mods that we added recently does not like this dungeon. So we're trying to work out which one it is, but this is what's happening. So it's telling us that we die by falling through the world. So we believe it's a undermesh protection issue. I don't have the authority to change that, but I do have the authority to be in God mode. So we're going to finish this video out in God mode. This is what I'm using for my breathing, is the Powers of the Dominion. You get it through the Elven Covenant faction, Shadirian Dominion sub-faction. What you're going to want to do here is start off by going east-southeast, staying on the left wall, and I like to look for these brownish rocks. These rocks are easy to spot, and they seem to lead right where we want to go. So you just hug that left wall, look for them brown rocks. Here in just a second you'll start to see the sharks bioluminesce out there. Those sharks won't deal any damage to you, but there are a few sharks that will. Once you get to the stalactite, what you're going to want to do is swim down and to the right. Make sure you go right. You can go left here and get turned around, but if you go right, you should be all right. You swim up through this again, these brown rocks. There's some foliage up here. Swim through that, and you'll notice these eels. These eels, if you remember how the dungeon was previously set up, you could see them from across the entrance and just swim straight to them and you'd hit this area. But for now, they made it a little harder. You want to stick to the right side here once you get past, follow this foliage. And once you kick out here, you are through the first section, and you're looking for this rock structure here. Just swim straight out, you'll find that rock structure. Watch that shark. They will bite you. They deal a fair amount of damage. I think when I got hit, took about half my life away. I don't know if it's damage based or percentage based, but it took probably half my life away. So you climb up this thing, and the fella up here is going to be the Magus of the Water Element.
Yes, Wanderer.
And he sells the Tome of the Water Element for 100 Calthwaya and 30 Fire Bloom. You'll need that. You'll need that for water magic. Once you're done with him, you come over here off this little, I guess, rock, and you look down. You see that there is a plant down there. You just jump off there, swim straight down. There is a shark in here, so you got to be a little bit careful. Once you hit the bottom, you swim through this, and you'll see ahead of you there are some spike traps in there, so you want to stay to the left here. From there, you just kind of hang to the right. And then you find these arches here. You swim through that arch, hug that right wall. And that rock wall that we just swam under is going to close on you. So once you find that whalebone, that rock wall is going to close behind you. So you take a right from that whalebone, watch that shark, and you're going to swim straight back here. What you're looking for here is the Witch Queen's face. A big mask right there. And if you're on Felgarth, If your faction is Felgarth, you go in there, and there is a quest location that gives you... I'll update here with the quest location that gives you the Bane of the Cursed Enchantment.
Incantation. It can't be.
And you just swim on back out of there. I like to turn back around and face the Witch Queen, and then go left from there. So this is where it gets kind of thick with the foliage. There is a spike trap there, so watch that. That whalebone is an indicator that you're on the right path, but it gets thick with foliage in here. You can bring a sickle down with you, you can pick these plants, or you can just leave them and trust that you're going the right direction. Once you kick out there, you're going to find a couple of more arches, and that big guy there. And you're gonna go right. Right here, there is an armor for the Elven Covenant. If you just hang right here, just stick along that right wall. What we're looking for now is the sail to a ship. It should be right around the corner here. There it is, right there. So once you get that sail, you swim over, and you swim up across the deck of the ship, over towards the gunnel. And there are a fair few sharks in here, so you gotta watch them. But as this gunnel curves around, what you're looking for, you just follow this gunnel until you hit a point where the railing starts on it again. That is a big shark. Yeah, you see the railing starts right there, and then you head off to the left. And what you're looking for, just watch this way, and you'll see another set of arches come into view. That set of arches, you swim between them. You just keep on swimming back. And you swim up these stairs here, and at the top of these stairs, you'll see the Shrine of Arcane Magic. Hopefully this video was able to help relieve some of the frustration with this dungeon. And if you found anything to be useful or helpful, a like is always appreciated. Thanks for watching.